Hello, my name is Russell Myers. Welcome to Issues Unite. All right, there's some things that I have freaking held back on for 4 years or longer, and I can't hold back anymore. The aftermath of what happened yesterday. That, you know, first of all, the MAGA people, um, blaming Antifa for what happened. And it's like, okay, well, first of all, let's start off with MAGA. Who would even come up with a term like MAGA and willingly apply it to themselves? Seriously, I mean, these are people that, let's face it, these are people that distill moonshine in their backyard using leaded tubing and feed their children paint chips as a snack. All right? um, I, I posted something online, but here's an expansion of it. The difference between MAGA and Antifa. Number one, pro fascist versus anti fascist. Antifa, anti fascist. MAGA, pro fascist. All right? Um, Second, hygiene. You can smell MAGA before you see them. Number three, brain cells. Antifa have brain cells. Number four, ethics. Antifa have ethics. They actually are fighting for something. And they know what they're fighting for. Yes, okay, so yeah, they blame Antifa. So all of a sudden, they're going to claim that Trump and Ted Cruz and several other Republicans are on the side of Antifa. Really? Really? Okay. Yeah, sure. And oh my God. Yeah, that's just too stupid. Wait, what did all the people in Antifa, decide weeks in advance to grow beards and stop bathing a month ago? Go wallow in the pig swallow, pig slop, huh? Because that's what MAGA are. Right. So the aftermath of this. Yeah. Yes, Trump needs to be held criminally liable for this. He needs to be held responsible. They're talking about removing him from office. Both sides of the aisle are talking about removing him from office using the 25th Amendment. Let me read part of this to you. The fourth section of the 25th Amendment states, whenever the vice president and a majority of either the principal officers of the executive departments, what I was saying yesterday, the chiefs of staff, or of such other body as Congress may by law provide, transmit to the president pro tempore of the Senate and the Speaker of the House of Representatives their written declaration that the President is unable to discharge the powers and duties of his office, the Vice President shall immediately assume the powers and duties of the office as acting President. What leads to this? Let's listen to what Trump had to say. Even though I totally disagree with the outcome of the election and the facts bear me out, nevertheless, there will be an orderly transition on January 20th. I have always said we would continue our fight to ensure that only legal votes were counted. While this represents the end of the greatest first term in presidential history, it is only the beginning of our fight to make America great again. He incited what happened yesterday. By all accounts, he was reveling in it. He was ecstatic. He is insane. He is absolutely insane. Just like his followers. Just like all the MAGA people that attacked the Capitol yesterday. You cannot deny this any further. He is insane. So to keep going, what is the aftermath of this? Well, even reasonable Republicans, even the ones that, in Congress, voters, even people that question the outcome and were waiting for the results of the vote to be, all the challenges have been dealt with. So all these people, even if they questioned the outcome of the vote, and I'm going to say, so many of us on the left have been saying for years that we need to, fix all the problems in our electoral system, such as ranked choice voting, such as eliminating corporate money from elections, etc. Yeah, we need to fix our electoral system, absolutely. But most of the people, the ones that did this yesterday are a very small minority. And even a lot of the people that were there, I've been seeing reports here in Alabama from people that went to D.C. that claim that they left as soon as any violence or whatever started. Yeah, you didn't expect this. Bullshit. You're full of shit. You just don't want to take accountability for your actions. But most Republican voters, most Trump voters, they didn't sign on for this. So what is the outcome of this? Well, looking forward, it's like both parties are just, competing for which one can enact, engage in the stupidest behavior to try and throw 2022 2 years in advance. But in this case, the Republicans sure as shit. all these people, all these MAGA people, they have blown 2022. You can kiss it goodbye. I don't give a shit what Biden does and the, Democrat majority, House and Senate. I don't care what they do. At this point, the Republicans have kissed their ass goodbye. They're no longer a party. They destroyed themselves. They did not in any way act strongly enough against this. They did not speak out strongly enough against this. especially before it happened, because all of us could see that something like this was going to happen at this level. No, I don't think any of us saw it at this level, but it was coming. We knew something was going to happen. So the Republican Party has just kissed their asses goodbye for the next freaking decade, because nobody wants to be a part of this. And as far as Cruz and, the others of those 12 that, were opposing the Electoral College vote, don't expect to see them in office for long. Don't expect it. And when McConnell comes up again, he's gone. This is it for all of them. If the Republican Party wants to survive at all, they should be holding recall elections right now to get these people out. Otherwise, they have cut their own throats. Now, a lot of Democrats are going to say that's good, but, and I'm not exactly in favor of Republicans, but I'm not in favor of Democrats. I don't want to see a monopolization on power by one party when both parties are absolutely the same. They're all just against us. And you cannot deny that. Rusty, batch number 1. Limited supply. It's like, I need a beer. What do you really think is going to happen from here? What did all these people storming the freaking Capitol think was going to happen? What good did they think was going to happen? Yeah, go back and eat your paint chips. Go back and drink your freaking moonshine. At some point, maybe consider taking a bath. Yeah. The Republicans have killed themselves. The Democrats are way overjoyed at that. The people who actually think Biden is going to make any positive difference are overjoyed at that. But for right now, for this moment, yes, they need to enact the 25th Amendment. There are other, consequences of this, which I do not like. Twitter, banned him for 12 hours, and Trump for 12 hours, and Facebook has, banned him indefinitely. This brings up a lot of ethical issues. This is not easy. I mean, on one side, I agree with it, because what else is he going to incite? Because this is not the end of it. He needs to be arrested before he incites more. Even as a civilian, he is going to incite more violence. He's shown this. He has illustrated it clearly. He needs to be arrested in prison in Guantanamo Bay for terrorism. No habeas corpus. None. Let them waterboard his ass. I'd love to see that. But he needs to be removed right now. But censorship. This is censorship. They cannot ban him completely without it being censorship. But the Democrats are pushing all for censorship. It doesn't matter which side you're talking about. This is fascism. This is fascism. It doesn't matter if they pass it off to a corporation. It's still fascism. It's taking away freedom of speech. And mark my words, there is only a matter of time before this filters down. It probably already is, just like I pointed out with the Alex Jones thing. One day they ban Alex Jones, and the next day they take down 800 pages from social media, in which were mostly progressive groups like Police the Police and antiwar.com. All these things. First they came for the socialists. And I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. There's only a matter of time before it gets to you. It's already affecting you, whether you're aware of it or not. Share this video. Talk about these subjects. Talk about these subjects. While you've got the chance, talk about these subjects. While you've still got your freedom of speech somewhat, talk about these subjects. If you can, please donate $1 a month to help expand the channel. None of us can take all of this lying down. Neither the events from yesterday or the aftermath. What is going to happen intentionally in the aftermath of this as a response. We have to think ahead. We have to think about what the response is and how it affects us. All right, that's it. I hope you have a good evening.